made was removing the shekel system from money. Because what it did was, it took worth and turned it into amount. When amount, in terms of value, when value became a matter of amount and not a matter of weight, things became cheap. That is how things like inflation could be. Because you cannot print silver, you cannot print gold, but if it's paper, you can print it. There is no such thing like inflation when in the days when riches were measured by shekels. Do you know how much they would take your money and put it on scales? That's why the economic sign is a scale and balance. Have you ever noticed that, bro? Because before, what determined your worth was how much you weighed. Shekel is a measuring system. It's not an amount, it's a weight. That's why you can see 1 talent, bro. You can see, bro, the parable of the talents. That's the difference. Because in those days, it was by weight, it wasn't by amount. So that guy who had that 1 talent, maybe his 1 talent was equivalent to 50 shekels. While that guy who had 10 talents, each of his 10 talents was 5 shekels. They could have been the same. Because it's a matter of weight. It's not a matter of how many. What happened is that the mentality of the 1 shekel servant is what took us over. And paper money is the reason. It's an offspring of Satan trying to make spiritual things to be a cheap commodity. Now, little manifestations like boom, making some money for that is what validates you as a spiritual man. It's no longer character. What has happened is the shekel system in the spirit. Satan has brought a paper money system and used it to effectively replace in the minds of believers that thing that was weight before. So now if you have weight, somebody who is showing you that they have, you see big stacks of paper, you never know that 1 little piece of gold is worth more than all the paper on this world, because the paper can be artificially produced. In fact, bro, shall I shock you? The only way to make paper money is through artificial production. But we are in a generation who values and validates artificial production so much that when they see you with 1 little piece of gold, they don't know the worth of it. I saw somebody, they said, would you rather a gold bar or I forgot how many dollars it was. I think it was maybe 10,000 or so. The person said, give me the 10,000 over a gold bar. Because the worth of the gold bar is determined by its weight, but paper is determined by the amount. It has even, bro, shall I show you? We are finished. It has even worsened because we have even went beyond the paper system, and now they have entered. Satan has engineered a newer product, is electronic now. So now this phone, no weight is in this phone, but I can have $1 million right there in my hand. And guess what, bro? Is in this age. No wonder, because money became so accessible, prostitution can be done digitally. Forget paper, put paper aside. Prostitution is cheap. This thing there, this demon called OnlyFans is finishing generations. Satan has engineered a new system, and that system is called digital currency. Before, Babylon was trading silver and gold. If you read the book of Revelation, you will see in chapter 18 of Revelation, you will see all of the services that Babylon employed. Silver silver, gold, cinnamon. It was all material things, things that you had to calculate weight of those things in order to see their worth. Satan has done a marvelous job of fooling our generation into thinking that we can determine what by weightless objects. I assure you, as important as digital money is, if you are using money to define your spiritual weight, you are a fool. If you are using cheap manifestations to define your spiritual weight, you are a fool. Let me tell you, weight is what determines worth in the spirit. You are not wealthy if all you have is paper. Hear me very well. You are not wealthy if all you have is paper. If the only proof of your spiritual life is that you look good on the outside. The only proof is that you no character, weight is gone, but you have a lot of paper. The worst part is, bro, people are not, because the paper money system has no worth unless you trade it for gold. You trade gold for it. So now people are trading what has weight to get that which is weightless. People are trading the weighted thing for weight. That's why even gold has become a stock in the stock market. People are trading AUG. Or when you go see the culture, you are trading AUG. For what? Digital, for a number on an app, and when that number is deposited in your account, that's how you buy things now. That which is weighty, you have taken it and made it into a cheap kind of thing. That's why things is finishing our generation. Pornography, masturbation is killing us, because that which had weight before doesn't have weight again. Even Babylon and this thing, if I say what I want to say now, they won't like me, bro. I can already feel it. They won't listen to this message. They won't hear it. They will see it and they will run by. You know what? It's another after effect of the shekel system being replaced by paper. The system where the scale, because bro, the scale and balance is no longer needed when you have paper system, because now you can calculate everything by your eye. You don't have to put it on a weight again. You know what is not calculated by weight, bro? Drugs, wicked substances. In fact, the only people who still use that scale to determine weight is those who are in strange places. Why can't we become those who are in strange places? We have traded our destinies for cheap commodities, paper money. We are now so concerned with paper things, cheap things, that the heavy things we don't mind it again. In fact, we now even see the heavy things as a means. We see gold as a means to get paper. Bro, we are finished. Our generation sees gold, heavy, weighty things as a means to come across or to get access to paper money. Why? Because what we are really after is not wealth. What we are after is approval of men. It's an idol. Satan has done an excellent, a marvelous job of making new idols. And what is one of our idols? Our idol is mankind, with bones, shit that comes out of his lineage. Bugus coming out. Bugus that come out of the nose. That is who you are trying to impress. So you will be willing to trade the things that have heavy weight. And bro, guess what? Shall I even shock you again? Even the paper money that they took, they have made weightless things out of that which had weight, diamonds, they are using it to hang around their neck, doing platinum, that expensive substance, they have used it to craft jewelry, chain, big chain with many diamonds on top of it. You ask them, the definition, what gives what to that chain is not how much it weighs, but how much paper money they spent on it. The system has changed. Satan has done. I have said this too many times. People won't like the way I'm just saying that Satan has done a good job of something. But let's be honest, bro. Satan has done a very good job in deceiving our generation into making light of things that was originally heavy, and making heavy of that which is light. This guy is doing overtime, and many of us are sitting and looking. That's how sometimes I even look at myself. Why did I ever bother even getting a job in this America? But guess what? Even to survive, I still need it. Sometimes I think that this secular work should be banned from existence. Not because I don't like to work or because I'm a lazy man, but because the way this thing is butchering the lives of many people. Why is it, bro? Juju people are in the shrine and they are doing charm for you to get money. Meanwhile, they themselves are not spending it because they have found something that is worth more than any amount of paper money. How can the kingdom of darkness value things in the spirit more than we do? How, when did that end? How did that ever become a situation? Because we fell in love with material things. And bro, what you don't realize is Satan is even showing us paper, because the material things that once had weight before, it didn't have weight, it doesn't have weight again. And as it lost weight, we pursued it more. As it got easier to attain $1 million, now you can see. Before, millionaire was a very rare thing, but now they are everywhere, to the point where even middle class is $250,000 you are making in a year for you to be considered upper middle class. $175,000 to $250,000 in a year for you to be middle class. The Lord will help us. And you will see people as bro, even Christians, we have become so carnal that if this message this thing I'm saying now, if the wrong person hear it, they will hear it and say, this guy has nothing better to do, that's why he's just saying this thing. They say this guy is jobless, he never touched me. Bro, if I tell you where I've been before, I don't even tell people where I've been before. If it's darkness, I have been in darkness. If it's light, I am in light now. But what the transition taught me is that this thing that we think has weight, it has nothing. Because when you are about to die, you are not thinking about those things. That which really has weight, that's the only thing that matters in that moment when you are being told. Because there's a realm called reality, and that realm is not the realm that we know to be reality. Their spiritual account, the account in heaven will be dry. It will be there. They chose not to fast here, so when they get to heaven, that's when their fasting will start. Or was it not that there were 5 foolish virgins that when the bridegroom came, they didn't have any oil in their lamp. They went and traded the thing that had weight that would have kept them. By the time the bridegroom came, they went and they didn't package any extra, because they thought that which they had was enough. They could manage it and wait. They didn't want to grow. They said, We are not doing. You guys can go. They said that you guys can suffer if you like. We are okay. We want to be soft. We want to be soft. Everybody is praying, groaning. They are calling you mad. And you, the Christian, is minding them. They are going to hellfire with their eyes wide open. Okay? Their eyes open, and you are minding them. You say, oh, this person, when he's a believer and he has this, is it wrong to have? Did I say it's wrong to have? But the purpose of kingdom wealth is that you have it, not that he has you. That's what back in the days of the shekel system. That is when men had wealth. Wealth didn't have them. It was nothing for those who had land in that day to come and sell all the land they have and put the proceeds at the feet of the apostles, and it was distributed as every man had need, such that there was nobody in the early church who suffered financially, because the people did not value these things so much to the point where this money became a lord over them. The land became a lord over them. Silver and gold didn't rule them. They are the ones who ruled over silver and gold. And that is why Apostle Peter and John, when they were walking and they saw that man who called out to them, they said, silver and gold have we not, but that which I have I give unto you. Rise up and walk. No, we won't see that manifestation. We can't see that kind of thing today. Do you know why? Because we have a generation who has sold the weighty things. Sold it for paper and for digital currency. Close that thing, close that thing, close that thing.